Are you tired of cookie-cutter vacations and group tours? Are you a lone wolf at heart seeking adventure and independence on the road? In today's video, I'll explore the epic adventures of the Sigma male, the independent, rebellious wanderer who carves their own path and follows nobody else's lead. From planning their own off-the-beaten-path trips to embracing roughing it and seeking out unique experiences, we'll dive into the Sigma male's unique approach to travel. So pack your bags and get ready to hit the road on your own epic adventure, the Sigma way. Let's roll. A Sigma male is characterized by independence, self-sufficiency, and a willingness to take risks. This mindset can lead to some truly epic adventures, as Sigma males are not afraid to step out of their comfort zone and embrace new challenges. Whether traveling solo or with a small group, they are always up for an adventure and are not afraid to forge their own path. Planning the trip. The Sigma male's approach to travel is one of calculated adventurousness. While most travelers may jump into their journey with little to no planning, Sigma male prefers to take a more analytical approach. He tends to do things his own way, so rather than relying on a tour company or group itinerary, he will plan the trip and seek out unique, off-the-beaten-path destinations. This independence and flexibility allow him to tailor the trip to his own interests and preferences. Sigma begins by making a list of all the places he would like to visit and then maps out an approximate route that will allow him to experience them in the most efficient way possible. Sigmas carefully note expected costs such as lodging, food, and transportation so that he can plan his budget accordingly. Additionally, he takes into account potential obstacles that could arise during his trip in order to be prepared for any situation. Solo travel. A Sigma male may choose to explore the world alone, not out of stubbornness, but from a desire to learn more about himself and the places he visits. Sigma male is an introspective traveler, seeking to discover new cultures, experiences, and opportunities that will lead him on a path of personal growth. He enjoys being able to customize his trip and go at his own pace. If he wants to spend hours exploring every nook and cranny of a new city, or simply take in the breathtaking views from atop a mountain peak, he's free to do so without having to worry about keeping up with any predetermined schedule. Furthermore, he relishes the independence that comes with traveling solo. No one else can make decisions for him or force him into situations outside his comfort zone. Of course, there are certain risks involved when traveling alone. This includes potential language barriers or unfamiliar customs. However, Sigma male accepts these challenges with an open mind and sees them as part of the adventure. Ultimately, regardless of where his journey might take him, Sigma male is sure to come back home with amazing stories of self-discovery and awe-inspiring sights that none other than himself was able to fully appreciate. Group travel. Sigma male's approach to group travel is one of careful consideration and measured risk-taking. He knows that traveling with a group often offers unique opportunities for exploration and adventure, but he isn't willing to sacrifice his independence and autonomy in the process. He'll assess the quality and character of the group, taking into account the values, interests, and personalities of each member before deciding whether or not to join them on their journey. He'll also make sure there's a good balance between freedom and structure within the group so he can be comfortable participating without feeling completely at their mercy or subject to their whims. When traveling with a group, he'll take steps to ensure everyone feels safe, respected, valued, and heard, doing his part to foster an environment of respect, trust, inclusivity, and collaboration amongst his fellow travelers. Ultimately, if he feels like there's mutual understanding among all parties involved, where everyone is open-minded enough to compromise and compromise fairly, then he'll feel confident joining them on the journey ahead. Destination. Sigma males tend to have a desire for independence and a willingness to take risks, which often extends to their travel choices. Rather than following the crowds and visiting popular hotspots, they may be more inclined to seek out unconventional destinations that offer a sense of adventure and new experiences. These destinations may be less known or more challenging to reach, but they offer the opportunity for authentic, immersive travel. For Sigmas looking to break away from the typical tourist trails and explore unique destinations, endless possibilities are waiting to be discovered. At the core of his approach lies a deep appreciation for exploration and discovery. Sigma males have an insatiable curiosity that drives them to venture into unfamiliar territory. To do this, they often combine traditional methods like buying guidebooks and researching online with less conventional tactics such as learning new languages on their travels or hitchhiking alone. Sigma male's approach to travel is all about roughing it and taking on the unknown. He has no interest in luxury or comfort, choosing instead to embrace new adventures and gain a deeper understanding of the world around him. This entails talking with locals and asking them for their advice on the best places that may not be widely known by tourists. His desire is to truly immerse himself in a destination and understand its culture on a much more intimate level than what most travelers experience. To accomplish this, he will likely wander into hidden gems such as local restaurants, small markets, and hidden enclaves away from the prying eyes of tourists. Through these experiences, he can gain a deeper understanding of the culture and people of the area, which will ultimately allow him to create more meaningful memories during his travels. Sigma male is willing to go above and beyond when it comes to making his journey an unforgettable one. He may choose to stay in unique accommodations such as tiny homes or cabins rather than traditional hotels. Additionally, he might opt for sustainable transportation through bikes or public transport, allowing him greater freedom while also reducing his carbon footprint while traveling. By doing so, he can explore destinations at his own pace with minimal disruption to nature and local communities alike. Whether it be remote mountain villages in South America or spiritual hotspots in India, a Sigma male would prefer to forego the typical tourist traps and instead explore more unique and unknown places. For example, in North America, he may travel to less-known sites, like the ruins of Mesa Verde in Colorado or the Great Sand Dunes National Park in California. He desires to discover hidden gems like these and gain an appreciation for their rich history and culture. In South America, he might visit a traditional Mapuche village in southern Chile or explore the colonial streets of Valparaiso. Here, he will get an intimate look at local customs and culture that most tourists miss out on due to their remoteness. He might also opt for trekking through Patagonia, where he can experience some of the most untouched wilderness and nature on Earth with its vast glaciers, snow-capped mountains, and immense forests. In Europe, he could take a trip up into the Arctic Circle of Lapland in Finland and experience the wonders of the Aurora Borealis, or tour ancient cities such as Istanbul in Turkey and dive deep into ancient mythologies and religious practices. Europe could also offer him alluring destinations like Iceland, from its picturesque lagoons and natural hot springs to its majestic mountains and glaciers. In Africa, he may find himself trekking through breathtaking national parks such as Kruger National Park in South Africa, where he can observe great cats in their natural habitats, or bartering markets full of unique African artifacts in Niger. He can also explore off-the-grid villages in Ethiopia or Mali to discover local cultures and customs that have existed unchanged for centuries. In Asia, he may seek out peaceful shrines nestled among the verdant hillsides of Japan, or experience the teeming energy of Bangkok streets with its incredible food scene and vibrant nightlife. He can also opt for the many ancient temples in places like Myanmar or Indonesia, which offer breathtaking views of lush jungle landscapes and mysterious sacred sites full of mystery and awe. In Australia, his attention may be drawn to the Great Ocean Road, where he can witness awe-inspiring coastal views while swimming with dolphins or cruising along in a hot air balloon. Ultimately, the Sigma male approach to travel is one of personal growth. It involves the pursuit of spiritual, mental, and physical enrichment that comes from embracing new cultures, experiences, and people. Sigma males seek to challenge their worldviews by engaging in activities they may have never tried before or even considered. They don't limit themselves to the typical tourist experiences, but instead opt for more unique opportunities, such as volunteering at local charities, visiting remote villages, learning a new language, or studying different ways of life. Their travels also center around exploring their own inner selves and understanding how they fit in with the world outside themselves. By doing so, they can make meaningful connections with those around them and become more self-aware. In addition to this internal journey of reflection, Sigma males strive to expand their minds through knowledge about world affairs, philosophy, history, and politics, all in order to become better global citizens and immerse themselves in a limitless adventure for personal growth that will shape who they are for years to come. If you want to find out more about Sigma males, here is the video you should really watch next. Also, if you are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe to the Mensclue channel. Thanks for watching. Lights out.